Y'all, this has got really good coverage. Do you see how little I used and I'm still blending it? It's pretty good. All right. Mally. Now, I used Mally a long time ago, and I liked it. So let's just see. Again, we're going to go straight through the crease like that, and then we're going to just kind of go in up-down motions to fill in. And I'm noticing when I go over it, it is darkening, and I haven't added any to the brush. So maybe that's because there's so much in the brush, or I don't know. But it looks good, and I'm going to twirl it around in a little circle right there in that corner to darken it. And it did. And I feel like I, again, don't need a transition color. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great, Beth. That's great. Alright, so I like it. Do you guys like it? I feel like I need a little more in that corner. Just a little more. This is always a tougher eye for me because of that scar. It must have changed the texture. It doesn't feel, well, obviously it's a scar, but it doesn't, the shadow doesn't hold on to that side as well. And it may be because of that. Okay. So, do I want to use black as my, or chestnut? Let's use chestnut. I've got that stinking announcement thing going on, and I need to talk through it so nobody will call whoever that is back. Don't call them back. Leave them alone. So I'm using this chestnut color, which is a basic brown, and it's a dark brown. And I'm using that for my liner, and I'm actually going to warm up the gray by using it in the outer V, which is very unusual. But that's me. Unusual Beth. I think they call me that. Unusual Beth. Don't call me that. Call me something nicer than that. Alright, so I did my under eye with this, and this is a short shader from Sigma. With this brush. And I'm going into the outer V and kind of bringing it in just a little bit. Just to kind of darken up that outer area, and then I'm going to blend it down. Because this is way too much right now, but it'll blend down pretty, trust me. Now, I can also use this same color to go through my brow. It's pretty heavy. I'm not having to reload this color at all, y'all. That actually is a lot of, look how long I've been going on this one color. I was able to do my brows, and I haven't reloaded this brush yet. Let's get this going pretty good. Do you see this? I mean, that is kind of amazing that this color is that pigmented, that as long as I've had it on this brush, I have not reloaded the brush, and I'm still able to do almost a brand new job of like filling in my brows with this brown. And it looks pretty decent, don't you guys think? I'm impressed. So again, that was this chestnut color right there. This is really pretty. It's called Nude Attitude, and it's by Mally. And you guys, I think I'm going to love this, especially for the fall. And look at this beautiful burgundy. It's a burgundy plum called Claret, or Claret. Cafe au lait looks beautiful. Terra Rosa. Y'all, I think I'll do a lot of tutorials with this. Why don't I put it in the drawer? Okay, so we need to blend. Blendy blend. I have no idea where we are in the video, but it'll probably go to 2, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to put on my mascara and liner and blend. Delicious. Okay, I need a mirror. I'll use this mirror and this urban, no, I'm using my little cutie mirror. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of blend out right there, especially at the nose, because you don't want a line there. And then between, especially since I didn't use the transition color, I could have, there was transition colors to use, but I just decided I wasn't this time. So I'm just going to blend out between the brow bone, that cream color, and the gray color. So there's not a line. So there's not a transition that makes it a true smoky eye, because smoky eye has nothing to do with the color. It's the smoked effect, where it starts out dark at the bottom, and then as it rises, it gets lighter, like smoke does. That's why it's called smoky eye, because you can have a navy smoky eye, a green smoky eye, a brown smoky eye, or a smoke-colored smoky eye using blacks and grays. The point is, it's gradients. Now, I see fallout, so we're going to have to be careful of this to knock it off with a brush versus rub. Because remember what happens when you do that, you make little lines on your face. Here we go. Just the heat of these lights, I swear my husband says there is no heat, but there is. I'm telling you. Okay, I used NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Liner for my inner. I already did use that, so I'm just telling y'all. On my waterline. And I'm going to use the L'Oreal Carbon Black Linear Intense for a liquid liner. I've lost my DHC and I've lost my Chanel Inimitable, and I don't know where. It's probably from changing out purses, but I don't know. But this is like a felt tip, which I'm not crazy about these, but I am going to use it. Let's see. It's just, to me, they have no give. But if you do it the right way, anyway, like you go in front and pull back, it should work just fine. Now, how many people can talk while they do this and not make boo-boos? I consider myself amazing. Now, how am I going to do my little wing? Very carefully. There we go. And because this is a felt tip, it bent. And so you have to go back and kind of fill it in where it bent. Because when it bends, it skips. That's okay. And over here, I'm just going to do the same thing. For some reason, it's easier on this side, I think, because I'm pulling across my eye so it doesn't bend as bad. It's just me pressure in it. But yeah, it definitely doesn't, nothing beats the DMC. Whoops, I better be careful to wipe some of that off. So go in front and go back like that to there. And make sure you fill in down here. See where there isn't any, make sure and fill that in with a tip. So go in front of where you were and go back. Go front and where you were and go back. That's not dropping down any color. There we go. Wow. Yeah, there's nothing like the DHC liner, y'all. Go get it. I showed it to y'all 100 times, but when I get another one, I'll show you again because I'm in love with it and it's in love with me. And I'm sweating. And this is not going on. It's not going on like I would like. See how much trouble? I'm sorry, this is one that everybody loves. It's like a cult favorite, whatever that means. Well, a cult is a following, and it's a L'Oreal following. And I do like L'Oreal looks. Y'all know me, I love me some L'Oreal. Of all the drugstore brands and all the other brands that L'Oreal Luxe owns, L'Oreal is my favorite. Okay. But I'm not having good coverage right now. It may be a moment. Okay, I had to let myself dry as well. There's someone across the street and they're looking at me, I think. No, they're not. They're cutting their grass. Okay. Maybe they're not. I can't see that far without my glasses on. Alright, so I'm going to put my little eyelash curler down on my lid. It will pop up your lashes and then you clamp it down straight up in the L position. You hold it a few moments. I like to hold it more than a few moments, as y'all know. And then I loosen it a little and clamp back down, a little further down the lash towards the socket of the eye. Like, see how I've lifted my hand up? And that puts it more in a curl or a C position. So I've gone L and now C, and that will curl them backwards better. Then let go. Again, put it right down on the lid. See how the lashes just pop right up and clamp them down in the L position. What blush did I use today? Oh, I found my Cheekathon. I'm going to go out on the internet and find me another Cheekathon because that has all 6 of the Benefit blush and bronzer combo and a little brush that I like. I really do like it. And I'm letting off a little and now curling back towards the socket and lifting my hand to make the C position. So now I have done Mally and I have done a liner and I'm fixing to put on, this is the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal, which is my second favorite, it seems like, after my Chanel. I'm so upset that I lost that, y'all. It's not like it's cheap. And I'm sure it's not truly lost. I don't think it like fell out of my purse in the accident because I thought about that. But I think I bought it since the accident. I think me and my husband went to Lenox Mall here in Atlanta. Actually, we went to Phipps because we went to Nordstrom and they have Chanel. And I bought, what did I get there? Gosh, I need to find it because you know what just hit me? I think I also bought my, my blush there. What in the world did I do with all that? Y'all know the way I change out purses, but I use my clover sack. So I don't, I mean, but sometimes I change out what's in the clover sack, you know, but it's just good for a quick transfer from one purse to the other. Since I have so many purses I love to switch out and use. And, well, I'm getting a little fallout there. See, it's just, nothing is like Chanel. I'm sorry. I'm wearing my Chanel makeup, and nothing's like that, especially when you use it with your hands. I can actually feel the change from liquid to powder, and it is wonderful. I love this. I was able to knock that off. There's another one of those that I have to talk over. Y'all, there are so many, what do you call them, callers? Telemarketer callers. And I feel sorry for them because, you know, some of them are automated, but some of them are people. And they're just squirrels trying to get a nut. You know, they're just trying to make a living, and they're not all from other countries. You know, some people say, well, it's not American made, blah, blah, blah. They're people from other countries and call centers, and they're just trying to make a living, too. And I just messed up so bad on my lid. And I don't really like this liner. It didn't cover through very good. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Yeah, this isn't going well at all. So y'all may say, well, Beth, why don't you get real and show us what would you do in this situation? Well, there's two ways we could solve this problem. Sorry, I had to itch my ear. I think one of them is, I'm just going to leave it that way. I think it looks fine. You could take some powder and blur it. Or put on a different liner. I'm not going to do either. It's Saturday. Alright, I love you guys. And I'll see you again soon. Bye. We'll do another tutorial, I promise, with the other ones. Bye. Did you notice a note change in there? Bye.